Hello, men of Hibs, and today on Cam and Sam Sports Show, boy, do we have a show for you. First up on the show is Mr. James O'Reilly to talk about the first 15. Later on, we're going to have the clash of the housemaster versus house captain and the rich list. And then later on the show, we'll have Mr. Hammond to talk about the rock climbing. But first off, James O'Reilly, how are you, mate?
Oh, boys, how's it going? I'm great, thank you, Loving being here, it's awesome. Thank you for having me, boys.
That is not a problem, James. So, obviously, over the weekend, you guys faced Cole. How did that go for you?
Oh, well, they are the top of the table team and, didn't have the result that we wanted. 41-0 loss to them. But, boys went out there, they gave their best, but, it just wasn't our day on Saturday, so hopefully we'll fix it this week.
So you're happy with the way you guys played going into the quarterfinal?
On Saturday, we made a few silly mistakes, just simple handling errors that let us down in a few areas of the game. But definitely on Saturday I found the forwards, they really stepped up and they did compete with the Cole forward pack, which is awesome to see. But every now and then you get a bad week, and I guess our handling errors on Saturday just happened to be then,
Okay, great. So as the round robin matches have ended, how do you think your season has gone so far? Are you happy with where we are as Hibs now?
A few games we've let ourselves down in. But a few games we have won. Bernards, especially, that was a big moment this year,
Yep.
Great win there. But games against like Scots and that, and Rongotai, when we had a draw with them earlier this year and then had quite a big loss against them. But definitely Scots is probably one of the most upsetting games.
Yeah. How much did you lose by in the end? Was it just 4
I think
points?
it was 3 or 4 points. But the boys just played awesome that day. But I am proud. I mean, we've the most successful team so far from the Hibs, so you can't really ask for much more, can you?
Yeah, that's a great achievement.
So obviously you guys have faced some huge units in Prem 1. How do you forwards, being one yourself, try and combat them and try and win over the breakdown?
Oh, it's really just about manning up. We've never been a big school. We've always had small boys, but it's all about just manning up. You just got to show a bit of heart when you're out there and they run at you. You just got to make it your job to make sure you tackle them. You got to get in there, give it everything you can, and most times it works. So.
Because obviously, I seen you in the Cole game over the weekend. The number 8, Nelson, he is a huge lad.
That kid is a freak. Yep, I'll give you that one.
And did they have a 15-year-old in their team? Like a huge 15-year-old? Was that I heard of?
I did hear rumours that they did, but I couldn't actually tell you what position he was, sorry.
Okay, that's all good. So any standouts in that team that you could see easily making like the Hurricanes or the Wellington squad next year?
In the Cole team or our team?
In the Cole team.
The Hurricane school camp was over in the holidays, and their whole front row, not starting, the prop and the 2 props and the prop who came on in the second half all made the Hurricanes team. And they do say their hooker and also their captain Zeke is probably going to be in the New Zealand school team.
Geez, so that shows what kind of people you're playing against.
Yes.
So the captain of the first 15 you are, and do you feel that you're a leader of the front, or do you feel you speak with your words?
I'm definitely a leader at the front. I'm not much with my words. I normally leave that up to old Mitchell Purvis. Normally when he gets going, you can't shut him up. So, I just try to let the boys follow me on the field. I try to play my best, and hopefully that encourages them to play theirs,
So do you think you're a huge loss to the Australian tour?
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, Jack stood up as captain there, and they did win it, so obviously that I wasn't needed too much there. But, it did sound like they had a great trip, and they did take a few younger boys over to just show them a bit of experience, so that's always good towards the Hibs rugby.
Yeah, that's great. So what's been the best result for you guys this season so far? What result has been the one you're most proud of?
Just going back on again, I'll probably have to say the Bernards game.
Yeah, fair enough.
They are a bigger school than us, quite a bit bigger, but just for the boys to step up that day and, just really show that us small boys can actually compete up in their level, and to come out on top and actually win that game was just a huge achievement for us, and I think all the boys are just proud of that game, and it was just awesome, really.
Yeah, well, it was a great achievement. So, is that the most memorable game of rugby that you've played so far in your whole career?
No. I'd have to say that game would go to the 2010 final of Prem 2 down at St. Pat Silverstream taking on Bishop Viard. So that would have to be it so far.
Yeah. So what happens if you win this game this week? What would you... Would that be better than running Prem 2? Tough one.
Oh yeah, it would be a toughie actually. But I'd probably say it would be just being able to say that we beat St. Pat Silverstream, who are basically our neighbourhood school, the ones you always come up against them. It's like that's the one team I do want to beat.
Yeah, fair enough.
So obviously exciting things are happening for the first 15 this weekend. You are facing St. Pat Silverstream in the quarterfinal. How do you feel about that? Do you think the team can pull off another great win like they did against St. Bernard's?
Oh well, to tell you, Cam, I'm super excited about this game. You know, last time we played them, we did go down a bit, and but you know, we really stood up in our second half against that game. So this week we I think we can actually do it. I think if the boys come ready, they come ready to play, they come prepared, I think we will actually be able to beat them.
Yeah, great. I'm sure we'll have the whole school out supporting you. And just on that, we've got some video footage from that game, about 80 minutes worth of footage. So if you ever want some on how they play, you can always go to us and get that.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. Will you be training with the same intensity that you have been for the whole season, or will you be doing something different, like being more intense or something?
Oh no, I think it'll probably be a bit of a step up, but nothing too different. I mean, the boys over in Aussie, they came back with a brand new game plan, and so far, it will work. We just got to get that sorted. We just got to nail that on the head, but I think we will be stepping up the intensity this week. I mean, it's a big game. If we lose this, we're out of the competition, so we don't really want that. But definitely intensity will be stepped up a bit, but that has been the whole year, so a little bit more can't hurt, I don't think.
So obviously last time you faced St. Pat's, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys lost 21-0. Will you guys be trying something different when you meet them on the field this weekend, or you stick to the same game plans as you did last time?
Oh, well, like I said just before that, there is a new game plan from Aussie, and I think it will work a lot better than our previous ones. But we're basically going out with a similar kind of approach, attitude towards the game. Just we've got to man up a little bit more. I think the boys might have just been a bit scared by the fact that we were playing St. Pat's, who were in the finals last year. But no, same approach, and hopefully we'll be able to come out with a win this week.
So are there any key players in the St. Pat's lineup that you might be targeting to try and exploit to gain an advantage that you think you could try and help win?
Well, from what I know, they have quite a strong midfield. They've got a year 10 centre who is quite a large kid and did get a couple of tries against us last time. But no, I think through the forwards maybe we might just try get our approach through there and just try our best really. I mean, anywhere we can we're happy with, but there's no real area that we have pointed out so far that we will be attacking.
Do you think this Pats team has been as good as the Pats team in the past? Do you reckon they're...
Well, the Pats team's actually quite young this year, but their team last year was exceptionally well. But I don't think it's their strongest, but they are still quite a strong side, and I think give them a couple of years and they will be an extremely strong side.
So looking at our team for the weekend, who are some key players in our starting lineup?
Apart from you, of course.
Oh, well, definitely have to say my two leaders in the full-pack with me, Jack Ross and Micah Barber. I mean, they have both stepped up very much this year. I mean, both exceptional players. We think it would be a completely different full-pack without them. Also to our younger member, Sam Wasley, who's leading at the back of the scrum. I mean, you've seen the size of him. He's a big kid, big unit. He can get his way around the field. And a couple of backs, James Logan and Logan Henry. They are two young year 11s. I mean, they've come into this new side from the younger teams, and they have stepped up. I mean, they're prepared themselves well, and they will be a good couple of players to look out for in the future.
Yeah, who plays number 10? Or?
James Logan.
Oh, yeah. So has he stepped up this year and has he got used to it quickly?
Yeah, he did. He's a good little player, and I mean, give him a couple more years at this level, and I think he will be quite well. And just also quickly to Mitchell Purvis as well. It's our second five. He's a big, strong unit. Hopefully we can have a good game out of him this week.
All right, so seeing as the game is so close to Hibs, will you be expecting a big turnout from the boys?
Oh, definitely. I'd love to see a lot of schools support down there. I mean, we have had some good support throughout the year, but definitely with this being such a big match and as you said, Cam, close to home, I will be expecting quite a few of the boys out there.
So before we go and go on the rich list with Mr. Hammond coming in soon, is there anything else you'd like to say to the people of Hibs before you play this week?
Firstly, just good luck to all the sports teams playing this weekend. I mean, go out, play your hardest, make sure you support those Hibs boys and come out with a win. And also, it'd just be good to once again see all the boys down there. 2:30, St. Pat's Silverstream.
Yep, and
All
I'm
right.
sure. And I'm sure heaps of people will be supporting you. Thanks, James.
All right, so it's kind of worrying signs at the moment because Mr. Hammond hasn't arrived yet, and
He's outside, mate.
oh, he's outside.
He's
All right,
outside.
awesome. So after the break, we will be coming back to play the Rich List with Mr. Hammond and James O'Reilly, and then later on we will be talking to Mr. Hammond about the rock climbing. Thanks, guys, and be listening in.